Have you found a nice way to approach your aging parents about what to do when they are no longer able to handle their finances?
A nice way to approach them? I don't know. I haven't actually had that conversation.
Very carefully is the answer, I think.
Very carefully.
7 out of 10 adults have difficulty talking openly with their parents about making financial decisions on their behalf if they become incapacitated, according to a 2012 survey by the National Endowment for Financial Education. But ignoring the conversation can leave you in the lurch if they become ill, outspend their savings, or need long-term care.
Having worked in healthcare, I really saw how tragic it can be for people that do not have plans in place. And it involves going to court, unfortunately, making a petition for guardianship, which is a very costly and not a very dignified process.
Joan Ruberti and her son Timothy are clients of Amato's. Their advice for children in Timothy's shoes?
Do it early and be succinct and upfront.
I would suggest that they try and get the answer from their parents before anything happens to them.
You could say something like, I recently read an article in the New York Times, and it really talked about how some people really don't have plans in place. And I was starting to think, do I really know how to help you in the event that you became disabled?
Other key questions Amato suggests asking. Do you have a will? Do you have a living will that spells out your wishes about life-prolonging medical treatments? If you become disabled, do you want me to hire someone to take care of you? How do you feel about assisted living and nursing homes? Who is your financial advisor? Where are your bank accounts? Do you feel comfortable giving me passwords to access your accounts in case of an emergency? Do you feel comfortable granting me or someone else power of attorney so that we can handle your affairs if you become unable to?
The most important thing, in my opinion, is making sure that the parent understands the ramifications of what they're doing and also understands that if you're doing an estate, that their assets are not being taken away from them.
Encourage them that you want to know, you want to be empowered, you want to be able to help them and carry out their wishes. It's not about approaching them to find out how much money do you have, how much are you going to inherit, but if you happen to be in a situation where there hasn't been advanced planning and you're seeing signs of a parent perhaps not making good decisions, their judgment is off and they're starting to give their assets away, then you need to sit down with them and, again, depending on your relationship, try to approach it in a way that you're trying to help them and that you're not trying to take something away from them.
Now that you've put this estate planning to rest, you realize that, okay, there's a certain budget that she's currently living under. There's not a whole lot of question about what's going to happen going forward. So everyone can relax and she can enjoy herself.
I feel very confident and I feel safe and I think everything is in order and that's peace of mind. That's what it is.
For CreditCards.com, this is Christine Giordano.